The first thing I think is understanding that the Australian Muslim population, while it's small, is one that punches above its weight. And I think that's something that every person watching this should really bear in mind and take some confidence from. Alhamdulillah, we're a blessed and very lucky and fortunate Muslim community. And I think with that, we have remarkable opportunity, but I think also separately, we could say a lot of responsibility perhaps. But from that, I think one trend that emerges is that people in Australia who are thinking about running a business or starting a venture, starting an enterprise, the conditions couldn't be better. The opportunities are there. It's not a perfect world. It's never going to be. But in terms of how good we could have it compared to other parts of the world, we've got a really, really strong opportunity. Now, access to capital is always a barrier. It's always a difficulty. It's never something that's really readily available. But there is capacity in the Muslim community. And MECA Collective, without plugging, that's one of the reasons it was created. It's to connect Muslim startups, entrepreneurs, and investors, because that's something that's really, really important. And it's something that's essential fuel that allows businesses to go from being ideas to real contributors and ending up in a report like the one we have in front of us. I think the other thing that's in Australia that we have that's unique is we have a lot of government initiatives and programs that the Muslim community is not necessarily aware of. So we have fantastic organizations like Startup Victoria, LaunchVic, which are not necessarily geared around the Islamic economy, but they are geared around great businesses and great ideas that have a target market that can be reached. Now, it's probably incumbent on the Muslims knowing that Indonesia is sitting there, Malaysia is there. It's a huge market. It's a huge accessible market. So it's incumbent on us to create products and services that serve those markets. And I think that opportunity is there. And if the numbers make sense, the investment comes. And so we can look at with some optimism around the opportunities that are presented within the report. Opportunities around modest fashion, pharmaceuticals and well-being. These are trends that are beyond the Islamic economy, but prevalent and nuanced within the Islamic economy. Trends like cosmetics and beauty, again, they cross over between Islamic and non-Islamic audiences, travel and media. They're all areas that we could build businesses in and build brands in and really put some businesses and brands on the map. The other thing that's really important to note that I wanted to focus on is the opportunity for women within the Islamic economy and broadly. We're seeing the emergence of many female entrepreneurs. We've got some great success stories within the community, people building businesses out of really grassroots needs. So for example, organic food business, delivery businesses that have thrived within the COVID environment. And those businesses can scale up from being delivery to a few friends to multi-million-dollar enterprises that can then influence non-Muslim audiences. That's the sort of thing that's possible and that we'd love to see. And so I would encourage everyone that's here today, download the report, have a read through it. There's so much in there that's positive. There's so much in there that you can gain and insights that you can really benefit from. And it makes you think about what is the Muslim contribution to Australia going to be from an economic perspective? Because that's one of the things that we're here to do, is to contribute positively to the economy, to the people that are here among us and to our own communities. So my, closing message, if I have one, is download the State of the Global Islamic Economy report, read through it, find any information and insights that you can benefit from, and then have a go, reach out to organizations like Crescent Wealth, Crescent Institute, MECA Collective, and let's do some great things together, inshallah.